Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be an interesting video. I was hoping to get the shock and tank back. Unfortunately, they're not ready until tomorrow, and we still wanted to film. So what we're going to be doing is looking at all the carbon fiber that we have for this bike, hopefully installing a bunch of it today. I think it's going to be still really fun, but the bike's just in pieces, so it is what it is. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. All right, the beautiful Christina K is gracing us with her presence today. Look at her smiley face shirt. Freaking awesome.
Always happy.
So in this box right here, we have a few $1,000s worth of carbon fiber for our monster. No, let's just find the pieces that we need.
Well, what are you doing today? What are we?
We're gonna do basically. So first of all this carbon is from Manny at Moto Million. Continue to use my code Campisi. Save yourself some money. That is not one of the pieces we needed today.
Okay, well that's why I need.
This
to
is why.
What pieces we need?
I talked about this already, Christina. Today, what? The cam belt covers, engine covers, right here. This one and this one.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. All right. Yeah.
All right. Let's redo all
I told you this. I told you this earlier.
You did not tell me.
Look at her. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. All right. Have we find anything?
I found another one. What are the chances?
Just keep opening stuff. We'll see what happens.
What are the chances this is it?
I think it might be. Hey. Okay.
Good.
So here's what it is. Satin carbon from Full 6 again cover. From Manny at Moto Million. Cam belt covers.
Horizontal.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it engine cover, so that would be flipped the other way, Christina. Yep, like that. Perfect. Look at that.
Okay, I know. I know.
Okay. I think we might have to take the exhaust off to do this, which is gonna be a bitch. And the tank might have been in the way too, which is another reason why I figured why not just do it now, you know? But yeah, we're gonna find the other piece. All right, I think we found the other one. I figured we'll just leave the rest of this unboxing for when we get there.
Yeah.
That's it, right? Look at that. Look at the difference. So I think what we'll do, dude, satin carbon looks incredible. That's my new favorite. I used to like matte. Now I'm a fan of satin.
Oh,
that's what all the wraps are. Yeah, because then you get a little bit of shine, but it's still like not glossy, you know, so you don't get all the reflections. See that, Dado? Look at that thing. Honestly, I think this, dude, it actually does look like a mask. I could see this, Dado, saving a bunch of weight. Hey, so
Halloween's coming.
Hey, you want to do some carbon fiber masks? Why not?
Lately.
Hey, so what I think we should do, Dado, is let's pull these off, which might involve taking.
I say we just slide it over, stick them on with two-sided sticky tape, and
be
call
done.
it a day.
Be done. Oh, you know what? We might as well do this today too if we have to take this off.
Do we have it?
Yeah,
okay,
we have one. So why don't we find that one? I say we pull all of this off, weigh it, and then weigh it versus this and see how much weight we save.
I can't see the covers weighing a lot. We'll see.
Last time I did these, Dado, on the XD Oval, it saved 7 pounds.
Wow.
I know. So we'll let Teener Wieners find those. In the meantime, onlyfans.com/Christina Khalil. Ooh, look at that. That's a real booty. That's a real booty. Okay. All right, so Dado said, what, the exhaust is pretty much gonna have to come off. Yeah, or at least the front half of it.
We're gonna have to pull it apart to get to
the cam belt covers. Yeah. So he's taking off the heat shield. I actually don't think we have this piece in carbon, which sucks. So we'll have to take it off again in the future. But right now he's just trying to get all of this off so that we can take the exhaust apart and get to some of the bolts here on the left-hand side. And then, do we have to take this off too, Dado, in the front? Like the actual header bolts?
It's just the spring that holds it, I believe.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. All right.
Just unhook it right here, and we're done.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Holds right down. Yep.
Perfect. That's not too bad. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. So if we would have had the carbon when we did the exhaust, we would have installed it then. Unfortunately, just like everything in the world right now, we waited for about 3 to 4 months for the carbon pieces. So now we have to backtrack, which is not the most fun thing to do. Holy shit. Yeah. Maybe you can just swing it out of the way.
About it, but I don't want to disconnect that O2 sensor.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. You can do it.
Look at that exhaust.
Keeps pulling back together.
All right, here we go. This is the current situation. That looks so fucking badass. I love this exhaust. It makes me want to buy a Monster just for this exhaust. Literally, that's how cool this exhaust is. Look at that. So we can swing all of this out of the way. And actually, Dado said too, if we have this bottom piece, we might as well do that right now. So I went and pulled that one out over there. Yep, right there. So that's gonna go on as well. So I think what we'll do, looks like a Tron hat. what we'll do is we'll pull all of these pieces off. We don't have the carbon piece for up here. We'll weigh all the stock pieces and then we'll weigh the carbon pieces and we'll see how much weight it saves. It was funny, Dado went to loosen this bolt and it was literally not even, it was basically not tightened at all. I'm shocked that it didn't vibrate out.
The other side.
It didn't have any Loctite on it, huh?
Yeah, nothing.
Where was Geppetto's Loctite? You know?
Where's the one on this?
Where is it on this side?
Probably underneath this thing.
Oh, great.
So half the bike has to come apart.
Just for this.
Yeah.
That's great.
Let's check, where's the other cover?
So as Dado was removing this, I thought this looked like a piece that we had in carbon. So of course I went and looked. Boom, we have that in carbon as well. So we're gonna, there you go, look at the difference. Oh my gosh, so much better. Wonder how heavy this is. That's
pretty light.
Yeah, this is pretty light, but definitely I'd say half as much weight. So I think that's everything we're taking off. Oh no, now we gotta take the cam belt covers off, right?
Stinks.
All right, cam belt cover bolts coming out on the right-hand side here. Dado's checking to see if they're all the same length. It looks like so far they are. Lots of Loctite on those. So Dado, will we have to re-Loctite these, or is that enough
this one
Loctite?
wasn't tight.
No? I saw that.
There's plenty on there.
Okay.
Geppetto really went hard on these.
So it's okay to reuse Loctite, like it'll still do its job after it's hardened or whatever?
It's still in all those threads.
Okay, cool.
Really, you shouldn't reapply Loctite unless you clean these threads
them all
up.
off.
But I'm willing to bet if we torque these down properly, it'll be just fine.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, should be coming off right now. See what's underneath this bad boy. Belts, what do you know? Belts are under the cam belt cover.
That's really strange.
Yeah, they make covers that show, that are see-through, but unfortunately they're a lot more heavy than the carbon, so I figured, let's do carbon. Looks pretty cool though, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, top cover coming off. Coming off hot. Maybe. There it is. How heavy are they, Dado?
Decent, but not too bad.
Oh, that's not too bad. Let's see.
Maybe the Diablo.
Oh, that's a lot.
Aluminum.
I think they were actually. That's what it was. These are plastic, huh? Or what is this? Plastic?
It feels like plastic, but see, there's these little metal inserts in there to keep it from flexing.
We don't reuse those, do we?
No.
Okay. So let's get all the stock parts, weigh them, and then weigh all the carbon.
Okay.
All right, weighing all the stock pieces that we're replacing today. And let's see, I don't think it's gonna be a large amount of weight savings, like Dado said. The X Diablo cam belt covers were aluminum. Actually, I think they were like stainless, surprisingly, yeah. So what do we got here? Oh my God. All right, 1 pound, 6.5 ounces. So not very heavy. So this is mainly gonna probably be a looks thing. We'll get all the other pieces on and I'll show you how much it weighs. All right, got all the carbon on there. It's 1 pound, 1.7 ounces. So basically saving 5 ounces. So yeah, don't do this for weight savings.
It looks cool.
It's gonna look awesome.
So the new carbon piece doesn't fit on there. We're just a hair too far out on here. Unfortunately, when they do the mold with carbon, sometimes even if it's a millimeter off, it sucks. So since this is plastic, we're gonna shave that off just a little bit. I'm gonna try to do it with this knife while I hold a flashlight.
No,
it's okay, it's okay.
Is it working? Oh, it is. Okay. Perfect.
Try to straighten it out a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't pointing it at the ground. Sorry, YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a hand. All right, so we got it to fit on there now. Basically, you have to get it over that lip, and then that allows that piece right there to slide up. And it looks actually pretty damn badass. I didn't think it would look that cool. And if it was maybe not even worth it, but it is totally worth it. It's gonna look awesome when the exhaust is coming right around there and the carbon's right there. All right, so we got the left side little bottom piece over here. That actually looks really, really cool. Look at that. Look at the freaking exhaust. So I believe we also have this piece in carbon too. So gonna be some really nice carbon accents on this. Next thing we're doing is trying to fit the cam belt covers on this side, which is really gonna be the belle of the ball. Look at that. Damn, okay. Dude, that looks really nice. Wowskers.
Big difference.
Yeah. All right, fitting the second one. I hope this comes off on camera because I'll be honest, I thought there was gonna be a lot more weight savings, so I was kind of excited for that, just because of the X Diablo cam belt covers. I didn't think it was gonna make that much of a difference because you're replacing a black piece with a carbon piece, but let me tell you, in person, I'm looking at it in camera here versus in person, it looks incredible. Doesn't it, Dotto?
It's insane how it looks.
Just the premium nature of carbon, man. I love it, it's so sick. And with the brushed steel tank on there, and then the exhaust back on, and the beautiful powder coated rear black matte black rear shock, it's gonna be a hell of a combination. So one thing Dotto noticed immediately when he looked at the cover on there, there's actually a filter for, because the covers need, the actual belts themselves need to be cooled. So there's a filter that goes on there that allows air to flow in, because you don't want rocks and shit flying in your cam belts. So you gotta put that on there, which is easy. It's just 2 little Phillips heads. Gotta be careful everything you're doing with carbon, tightening it down and everything like that. Oh, that's cool.
Doesn't even tighten.
So what does that mean? Loctite it, the shit out of it?
We gonna lose it!
And pray?
We gonna lose it, boys! So I noticed that the 2 OEM screws they just supposed to screw into plastic, but this has a machine surface in here. Either the screws got lost in transit or we can't find them.
They should have came with them, basically.
Yeah, I found 2 small machine screws. I do not know the exact size, but they are machined metric screws, or they're bolts, and they fit in there perfectly, and they're nice and tight, so the filter works perfect.
Excellent. Thank God Dotto has everything.
Excellent.
Excellent.
All right, one thing I did notice, which is kind of unfortunate, is this fits fine except for there's little gaps on the side. Yeah, and I don't feel comfortable with that being, it's all the way down here, right?
There's probably a 95 to 99% chance nothing would make it in there.
Right, but so what I'm gonna do,
on the off chance that something did.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna fill it with black silicone just in case, because I'm paranoid. Yeah. I don't want dirt, debris, water, things like that to get in there.
We care about you guys.
We do. Well, actually, I do. I don't know about Jaret.
All right, the boys from Ducati Santa Barbara called, so I was chatting with them. Shout out to Corey, Trevor, and Preston. Yeah, so Dotto in the meantime got everything tightened down. He said you have to be really careful with tightening down these carbon cam belt covers because there's no spacers or anything. So in theory, if you tighten them down too much, they could technically bend into the belts, which would be really bad. So there's like a nice, well, there's a sweet spot. We got to get them tight enough they won't back out, but not too tight so they rub the belts. So that's just something you're gonna have to feel out. So hopefully got a good mechanic if you have somebody installing this. We're starting the reassembly of the exhaust, and then we'll see what it looks like after that. All right, so as we were putting the exhaust back together, we ran into an issue with one of the clamps up there. And then I realized when we do the carbon piece on the exhaust heat shield carbon piece, we're gonna have to take the whole exhaust back apart anyway. So we just kind of like loosely fitted the exhaust back together. And that's where we're gonna stop for today. We got a bunch of carbon pieces on. Cam belt covers look incredible, especially next to the freaking exhaust. The bottom piece here, and then the piece on the other side as well. And then there's a lot more carbon pieces that we have. We have this in carbon right here. We have this whole, what's this thing called? Swing arm cover in carbon. When we do the swing arm cover, we'll do all these black bolts. I have those now as well. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be picking up the black rear shock and the tank, and then we can get to work on that. And I know it might seem like the bike is far from finished, but I'm really gonna try my best to get this done this month, and then we'll be able to choose a winner next month. So when I say this month, we're in October, choose a winner in November. So that's the game plan. Then we'll get back to work on the SP, full carbon for that bike. And yeah, we're just gonna keep freaking making badass motorcycles and giving them away. So if you guys wanna help support these projects, be entered to win them when they're done, patreon.com/CampPC Customs. If you're gonna get any cool carbon parts or custom parts for your bike, Moto Million, use code CampPC, save yourself some money. Thank you, Dotto, for your hard work. Appreciate it. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.